Here is the next argument for cultural relativism, which I have to say is a pretty poor one. I'm giving this so that you can see it. Even if I were a cultural relativist, I wouldn't believe it for this case. All social scientists are cultural relativists. That's how some people will. I don't think that's ever made like clear. People actually say those things, but they definitely assume those kinds of things. You know, that all social scientists, people who study different cultures, tend to be cultural relativists. They believe because they see how different things are, and therefore we should be cultural relativists too. But this is not true. Right? There are cultural relativists that are social scientists, but there are many that are not. A famous one, Lawrence Kohlberg, wrote the book. I've never read it. I'm just telling you about it. I'm reporting it. I'm going to link a video from Khan Academy on this that you can see. Stages of moral development. And here's what he, after studying different societies and seeing what they had in common, here's what he found. We all develop in our moral thinking through a series of stages. The first stage is a punishment/obedience stage, right? Where bad means brings me punishment. Something is bad if I get punished for it. Rewards, good means what brings you what you want, right? When I say good, I mean I get good stuff for that, right? I say, let's say, saying please is good because I'm going to get, that treat that I want for saying please. And then they move on to a next stage of parental approval, where good means my parents give me the thumbs up for it, right? Now, no longer do I necessarily need to get that treat. Now I just know, mom and dad thinks I'm good. And where finally 4 would be social approval. Not just mom and dad give me the thumb up, but the society in general give me the thumb up. That's cultural relativism, right? But then he says, from there, we continue to develop to where we have either confusion or a skepticism, or we have stages 5 or 6. Rule utilitarianism, where we say, we follow these rules because they bring, the society what is best, or the golden rule consistency. We always treat people the way we want to be treated. Now, notice this social scientist is not a cultural relativist. In fact, he identifies cultural relativism as a stage of development of a person, and puts it earlier in the sort of puerile state, right? In the infancy of your moral development stage. So here's a social scientist that is very famous, that has done these kinds of study on these kinds of things, and is not a cultural relativist, and in fact would identify cultural relativism as a view that of immature moral beings, moral people. I don't know.